What's up everyone? So I'm back. After the tutorial video we just did, we got a bunch of questions. So I went through and gathered them from social media and YouTube, and I got them right here. I'm going to try and answer them as best I can for you in this video. What Boss pedals are you using? I am using a GT10B bass effect processor, and I'm using the Roland RC505 loop station. I've been looping for 9 years. I'd say the first year when I was learning how it all worked and putting it all together, that was the toughest part, and then everything starts to fall into place. 9 years on, I'm sitting here today, I still got a lot to learn, but I'm getting there and I'm enjoying it. I think the best way to start looping is with the RC505. It is the most advanced pedal and it's the biggest looper on the market at the moment, but it has everything in it. It has the effects, it has the loops. It's probably, once you get your head around it, the easiest to use. All you need are headphones, a microphone, and that unit. You don't need everything else that I'm running. Definitely do your research before you go and buy something, but for me, the RC505. The layered almost harmonic opera. Like how? Good question. That's just my kind of thing. I don't know, I started doing that randomly. Like, and then you add some reverbs, delays, and harmonize with it. Just trial and error. And annoy your neighbors a bunch. No, I didn't have lessons. There were no real lessons or tutorials when I first started. I watched YouTube videos. I watched DubFX, Australian artist. If you don't know him, go check him out immediately. He's the world's best in my opinion, but I learned from watching his videos and reaching out to other loopers, getting knowledge from them, and that. Perry the Platypus asks, good name. The RC505 I think is around 700 Australian dollars. I should probably look that up real quick. But it's around 650 Australian dollars, which is probably quite a lot. But Boss Roland makes some fantastic loopers, so jump on their website, have a look. They start way low and go all the way up to the RC505. But the looper I'm using is sitting around 700 Australian. I probably spent around 2,000, 2,500 on my setup when I first bought it. Sometimes, not on all my patches. I like to keep my beatbox pretty clean. I don't touch it at all. Preamps, I'll use it on my gritty basses. Yes, so I'm assuming the top you mean the higher frequencies for like a snare or hi-hat. Absolutely. Everything I do is run through personal EQs. It's got a great graphics window, so my beatbox, for example, it will be carved out in an EQ that suits my voice and then effects on top of that. It's a hard one to get right, a live beatbox sound, because you've got to do kick, snare, and hats all in the same sound. We can't separate them as we'd like to, like a drummer. Why did you use the GT8 on the voice and GT10B more often in your other videos and shows? So 4 days before the final of the voice, my GT8 effect pedal melted. I lost all my sounds, I did not back them up. So I had 4 days to rebuild everything before the final of that show. It was a very tough week for me. After that pedal broke, I moved on to the new one. The difference in sounds, one's a guitar pedal, one's a bass guitar pedal. I like making bass music, drum and bass, dubsteppy kind of stuff, so the bass pedal's better for me. The guitar effect pedal was better for the reverbs and but it's absolutely possible. If you can sing those high notes in the harmony and you got a good voice, which I don't apparently, you'll be fine. I am not at the stage of touring with my own sound systems, so we pick venues based on good systems that work well with bass music. But I think it's really important to get professional help here. I've got a sound tech, Matt Longcar, that I use a lot. He's a good friend of mine and he understands this stuff. So I'll end up running my set, build my songs, and we'll run it through EQs and we can see what it looks like, see what's missing, make sure we've got a good overall sound before we take it to any venue. Cause I'm little. Hey Sam, great video. Thanks. How does it exactly work with a pitch black tuner? So, this guy, the pitch black tuner, basically, this is the first in my signal chain. When I hit this button, all of my vocal stops going to the front of house, so nobody here can hear me speak, and my key comes up right here. So I can hold an A, it'll tell me A. When I hit that button again, it comes back through as a signal and I'm singing in an A key. It's really, really handy. I'd recommend loopers to do this if they're trying to find their keys. Done. Alrighty, thanks so much for your questions, guys. I'm going to keep chipping away at these as we go, and we're going to keep posting videos on YouTube all the time, trying to help loopers. If you have any more, just keep commenting. We see them all, we'll collect them all, we'll put them into videos and we'll get back to you. Thanks for the support. Hit subscribe. Let's get it.